Guys, so on today's recipe you're going to need a few spices. If you don't have all of them, it's fine, because the star of the show is the mango chutney, which is this one, mango chutney. You can use any type of mango chutney as long as it's mango chutney and the coconut milk. So as for spices, you can substitute with spices that you like. For this recipe, what I used is, those are 3 pounds of chicken wings and 2 medium-sized onions, 2 tomatoes, and coriander or Dania or cilantro. They all mean the same. Yeah, so you don't need to use 2 big onions. I just love onions, so I choose to use 2. You can use 1. So you're going to need black pepper, smoked paprika or any other paprika, garam masala, and then coriander, rosemary, cumin, coconut milk, the mango chutney. I use pink salt. You can use any salt you have, ginger, turmeric, and garlic. So I do not have any garlic cloves in the house, that's why I choose to use the powder. So if you do have your ginger, you can use a small amount, and garlic, you'd use 2 cloves if that's what you have. Yeah, so let's get, guys. The next ingredient you're going to need is 2 cups of rice. This is my rice, I'm just washing it. And then you're going to need curry powder, pilau masala, and 1 medium onion, and cooking oil. So as for the exact measurements for the spices, I'm going to put it down in the description box for you. So let's get to cooking. So guys, we're going to start by marinating our chicken, and we're just going to use like a tablespoon of the garlic powder and a teaspoon of the black pepper. So once we're done with this, we're also going to add like a teaspoon of salt. So I use pink salt. If you do not like salt, you can skip that altogether, because you're still going to add salt while we continue with the cooking. So we're marinating it here, and I'm not going to give it a little bit of time. I'm not going to put it in my fridge. I'm just doing this and going immediately to the pan. So on the pan, I'm going to put a little bit of oil, like half a cup of oil, cooking oil, and the pan is going to be on high heat, because what you're trying to do, we want to give the chicken a little bit of color. We're not trying to cook the chicken, we're just going to give it a little bit of color, so that it can look good and not look white. So now guys, we're going to proceed with cooking the chicken after giving it a little bit of color. And here I'm just adding a tablespoon and a half of the mango chutney. So that's what I put in this recipe, but when you cook your food and you taste it and you feel like you need a little bit more, feel free to adjust. So sometimes the mango chutney comes in big chunks, like you'll see one of them as I'm cooking. You can take it out and cut it up into small pieces, or you can just leave it in there. It's just going to cook. For me, I took it out later. It was too big for me, so I took it out later and I just chopped it up. So you want to cook your mango chutney with just your onions for about like 2 to 3 minutes. Just make sure that your onions are fully cooked and the mango chutney has cooked for 2 to 3 minutes. You know, it's a very flavorful food, so you want to give your food a chance to, you know, like the onions to sweat and the flavors to come out. So after that, you're going to start putting your spices, and I just started with garlic, and then that's turmeric, and then that's ginger, and the next thing we're going to put that garam masala, and then coriander. Then I'm going to put some black pepper, and then some rosemary. All this is 1 teaspoon, and then 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Yeah, so as I said, these are the spices that I enjoy. I have one more spice left, which is smoked paprika. I'm going to put it in just a little bit. So as I said, just put in any spices that you like. If you don't like too many spices, you can stick to the regular garlic and black pepper. But if you really like spices and you enjoy spices, this is a great combination. If you've ever eaten my food before, yeah, you know I like spices, and this is a very good combination. So once you've put your spices onto your pan, it's gonna be sticky, and so you want to move a little bit fast with this process. You don't want to take too long, and remember, by now we're on low heat or a little bit of medium heat. So something I forgot to tell you guys, you're gonna need ketchup or tomato sauce. So those are about like 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Yeah, I forgot to tell you that in the beginning, but I will put it down in the description box so that you can see all the ingredients you need beforehand. Yes, so I put ketchup, and as well I put tomatoes. But if you're somebody who likes tomato paste, you can add 1 tablespoon instead of the ketchup. Yes. So I'm just going to put my paprika right now. There's no particular reason why I added it at the end. I think I had forgotten and I just saw it on the kitchen counter. You can put them all together in the beginning. There's no problem. So once you do this, you can cook this for about 2 minutes and then proceed to put your coconut milk, because you don't want your spices and the mango chutney and your onions to start burning. You don't want that. So, you know, I'm using a non-stick, but it's still a little bit sticky, so you don't want that to cook for too long. So after adding my coconut milk, I just used 1 can, and I'll also add a cup of water. Yes, just to make sure I have enough liquid to cook my chicken, because you want to make sure the chicken is fully cooked. Okay, yeah, you want to make sure your chicken is fully cooked. So I added a cup of water to just make sure I have enough liquid to cook the chicken, and I let this cook for about a minute or two, just to let it come to like a boil, and then I reduce the heat and put in my chicken. You want to cook your chicken in the lowest heat you have, because if you cook this on high heat, the coconut milk is going to evaporate. Yeah, so you still want the coconut milk to be there, because you want it to have like a little bit of soup or like a little bit of a wet chicken. Yeah. So guys, if you have made it this far and you're not yet subscribed, please do consider subscription. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I upload a new video. Give me a thumbs up. If you're a returning subscriber, asante sana, thank you so much. I don't take it for granted. To all of you who have subscribed, thank you so much for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, times 1000. Thank you. Thank you. Please also do go to the comment section. Niambie tu vile unafeel. Tell me. Niambie tu. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Give me a thumbs up. Guys, we've come to the end of the video. If you're not subscribed yet, please do consider subscription, and guys, don't forget to give this video a like, and I'll see you on the next one.